Alright guys, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I've got work today. It is a freezing morning, it's around 2 degrees Celsius. Today the aim is to hit 120 kilos for 20. So hopefully I can get it. I did 100 kilos for 26 reps. I'm thinking my next hurdle is going to be 120 for 20. So it's going to be tough. With these type of reps, I feel like there's a lot of planning that goes into it. Obviously, you can't just do 20 direct. You're going to have to stop at some point and take deep breaths and stuff and kind of rest at the top. So it's, I don't know, if you just go balls deep and just push it until you can't push it anymore and then stop and take a breath, it's going to be a very long break because you're going to have so much oxygen debt. But if you kind of stop, I don't know, 2 reps shy of exhaustion and take a couple of breaths, the breaths are going to be, quicker recovering than if you were to just go all the way. So I'm going to try and do 5 reps, take a few breaths, do 5 reps, take a few breaths, and then maybe do 3s, 2s, and then 1s. Hopefully I can get 120 for 20. If I get 120 for 20, then the next progression is going to be 140 for 20. So at some point I'm going to fail. At some point it's going to have to take a few weeks to get to the next hurdle. But the way my training is right now, I'm hitting 2 lots of AMRAP sets. I'm hitting kind of like a lower day, kind of like a today, where I'm hitting around 50 to 60% of my 1 rep max. So I did 100 kilos, now I'm doing 120. And then I'm kind of like pushing those numbers up, and then I'm doing kind of like this 70 or actually 80% above on another day. So yesterday I tried to do 170 for 10. I got 5. I didn't push that all the way. Those workouts are more tension related rather than metabolic conditioning related. So 2 types of workouts. This workout is all metabolic. There's no question about that. I'm strong enough to lift this weight. It's just the metabolites that are created after several reps build up. The legs want to scream, the chest is screaming. So it's a different type of challenge where with 80% upwards, the tension sort of gives me the most trouble. Like my performance starts to break down rather than my metabolic conditioning starts to break down. So I'm having fun with this. I'm trying to push reps, as you can see. I'm not trying to push weight. So I'm using reps as a indicator of growth rather than weight on the bar. I guess you can call it kind of like step periodization, where you just pick a weight and you just keep cruising with that weight until you master that weight. So in this case, mastering of a weight is 20 repetitions. Until I get that reps, I stay on the weight. Basically, that's how I'm running it at the moment. All right, enough talking. Let's try and get this one. The reason why I'm talking so silently, well, it's because it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I don't want to wake the neighbors up. So let's give it a go. All right, so I managed to get the 20 reps. I think I got 21. I always lose count in these high sets. But yeah, brutal. Legs are jelly, chest is burning, but I got it. It feels good actually to progress. So the next thing is 140. I think this is going to be a challenge. 140 is getting up there in my percentage of my 1 rep max. So we'll see how we go, I guess. Anyway, for the rest of the session, I'm gonna hit 140 for 1, 160 for 1, maybe 180, see if these jelly legs have that in me. And that's the session today. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time.